Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is headed on 9:30 in the evening, Friday the 28th of October, 2022. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity's high, 90%, 20 degrees Celsius. I have a small fire, warming fire going over here. Sorry for the hand. So, tonight I'm going to do this vanilla iced latte from Dollar Tree. I've been enjoying these things. They don't have a whole lot of caffeine apparently. They don't affect me. So I haven't had the vanilla before. They do seem to be slightly carbonated. It's kind of an odd tasting vanilla. Sriracha. Kind of a weird tasting vanilla. Not bad, just odd taste. So, uh, let's see what's going on. Well, it's Friday. Um, I've got a couple of videos posted out there that I did earlier. A a fire Friday, and then the cookie tin cooking stove, candle stove. Uh, I've already got other ideas in mind for that. I was not super crazy about the way it came together. Um, I've got a couple of ways I think I can make it easier. So uh, I may get to that here in the not too distant future. But uh, chilly here. I know there's areas of the country that have gotten snow. Um, just some crazy weather this year. And then like we're still having problems with the river systems being low, which is causing some transportation problems. Uh, a barge on the Mississippi River carries something like 40 tractor trailer loads of grain um, in each barge. So that's a lot of stuff that's being slowed down. Right now they can only put maybe 20 loads, 20 tractor trailer loads on each barge because the river system is so low. But not only that, uh, like right now, intermodal, not intermodal, the trade unions are they turned down their last contract from whoever it was. I don't know, but now they're talking about more. Ooh, that thing's putting out a lot of heat. There's more chance of another strike, a trainman strike, or train worker strike, or whatever that they are. So that'll affect our supplies, even more. Like we're not already having issues. I've heard there are some areas where uh, they're limiting your purchasing. I haven't encountered that myself, but then I don't go out and buy huge amounts of anything. So you know, and there are people I'm sure that do. It's get right back to that uh, toilet paper hoarding thing that went on there for a while. Everybody was trying to buy toilet paper. but there are things that are difficult to come by, or if they're not difficult to come by, they are expensive. You know, milk. I haven't bought milk in I don't know how long, but I saw something the other day that was like $5 a gallon for a gallon of milk. It's definitely getting kind of scary out there. Um, like I said before, I try to stop. I try to shop things to get the most bang for my buck. Sometimes I have to spend, excuse me, I have to spend more to get that bang. Like I was talking about the candle stove, candle heater type thing, and I was looking online because last year um, I bought a whole bunch of the 8 hour candles, and I think I bought 48 of them, and I was looking to see, to do that again. Well, last year they came out to like 50 cents each, so it was only like $24 or something. I don't totally remember. Um, no, what? Maybe I got the bigger package, the 96 package, and it was $24. And this time to get the same package. Anyway, when I checked Amazon, to order the same package now was almost $40. It's like $37 and change, or $36 and change, something like that. It's still the better deal for the buck. It still gets you at like 31 cents, uh, something like that. I think it was 31 cents per hour or per candle. I don't remember. I started going in, and I go in and it's like, how much is that per candle? Now each candle is worth 8 hours of heat, so let's divide that by 8 hours, and or by days. And I had so many numbers flying around, and I'm not really all that great with numbers to begin with. So, uh, long story short, I didn't buy any more candles. I've got quite a few in store or in stock, and I don't really need any at this moment. What I'm more interested in is uh, butane fuel for my stove, just in case. Uh, it can be a heater, it can be a stove, it can be you know it's multi-purpose. So used to be you could buy those canisters of fuel for like $1 each. Now some of them are pushing $5 to $6. So uh, Sam's showed them as being on sale, but when I went to check, they're not available in my store. They're not available at any of the stores in Jacksonville or within 100 miles of me. So I don't know why it's still online. Amazon does have, I think it's a 24 pack. I think it's a 24 pack for like $40. So I'm kind of waffling on the border of, is that what I want to get, or what? So man, it feels good on the hands. But can I move this over so you get me and that? You get that? No, maybe not. Okay. Uh, let's see. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the same, buying stuff, and getting it less expensive. Going along with that, um, I had actually bought Dollar Tree lunch meat, the Dollar Tree spam. It's in a smaller can. I can get what 3 sandwiches I think out of it. Yeah, I slice it into six slices, so I get 3 basic sandwiches out of it. It's it's not spam, but if you cook it up and you add it to enough, add enough extra ingredients to it, and God knows I add all kinds of stuff to it and enough spice, and I've often said, you put enough hot sauce on something, you can make a flip flop taste good. So, or you can make it flip flop edible, maybe not taste good. So I've been playing around with that. I actually bought them to make it an alcohol stove. I had an idea in my head, and I thought that it would work, and it doesn't. Once I didn't realize that the can had the key, the old fashioned. You had to unwind it to open it, and that means it doesn't fit into the spam can like I thought it was going to, where the spam can doesn't fit as a cover. So it would still work as just an open flame, but that's not what I was thinking about. And I could spend time and modify and make this do that and do something else. But the whole point of what I'm doing with some of these is it's cheap and easy. You dig in your trash, you pull it out, you go in your medicine chest, you pull out the alcohol, and you've got an emergency heater or you have an emergency stove. Or you have a nice little ambiance fire like I've got going on right here. Contemplation fire. Let's see. Oops, don't go down there. Yeah. Um, Move over a little bit. There we go. So I've got a couple of other ideas. I was thinking about doing a Laguna type table to put here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. It's clamped into place. Um, and to take it down, I have to undo the clamps and carry it inside. So it's not a major big problem. So it doesn't take a whole lot of time. Oh, presto. Ah. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to undo these 2 clamps and carry this inside, but it's a little bit of a pain in the neck, you know? So, if I could just, if I had a Laguna style, which is just the amount of pipe on the railing, and then the amount of pipe on the table, and you kind of just like slide them together, and hey presto, you got a stove or you got a table. I don't know that it would be as sturdy as this. And this isn't as sturdy as I would really like, but it does work. So I've got the materials to make it out of stuff that I've found on the side of the road. And that was my major idea for my friend's for inside my friend's van. But he doesn't really have a place to attach the main pole that you need to slide the other pole inside of. So I don't really need it for here. I should have brought my windbreaker out. My windbreak, windscreen, whatever. But uh, kind of puttering around in the house a little bit. Started going through a box, mainly because I was looking for something. It's like, where is that? So I started going through a box, pulled stuff down off of the top of the loft, and just made a huge mess up on top. I was pulling a box out, and boxes that were in the back kind of toppled over. So now I really need to pull a ladder out or something and get up there because I can't reach back to the back corner where it's at to pick up the mess. If it was in a box, I could grab it with a pole or a grabber, you know, grabber with a hook. Actually, I've got a it's a cane with an eagle head on it, but it's only half the cane. But it's a great extender for reaching out and grabbing something that's an extra 2 feet beyond my grasp. It's got that whole eagle head acts like a hook, and it works great if you got a box to grab. If you're just trying to grab individual small things, it doesn't work so well. I don't know about these cans. They always feel like they're more full than they are. It's like it feels like there's a whole bunch of chocolate or mix or something down there at the bottom of the can, and you're almost empty, and it's nothing down in there. So, anyway, I like this burner setup. If you saw my Fired Up Friday, I was trying to get that set up. I had to bend the little bracket thing out, but it's maintaining the flame, like like up here you can feel it, but it's not letting the flame come out real high, and it's radiating heat like out to there. Actually, I can feel it still on my palm. Of course, it gets way too hot to touch when you get in. But down here, I can still pick this up and carry it. Not up here. Don't want to touch that top part. But I could grab that bottom. So I kind of like that. That might be one of my heaters for this coming season. I've got a couple others that I'm working on that I also like, variations of some other ones. So we'll see how that works out. And then last night I was at my daughter's house, and usually she's got several bottles of hot sauce in this little pickup truck sits on her table. And they're just various hot sauces. I think I've taken them over and left them there because I like having hot sauce there. And there are a couple of decent ones. I did a video of 4 dead soldiers or 4 dead something or other, or another one bites the dust. They are some fairly spicy hot sauces. They're ones that I like a lot, but apparently the Grand Brats have been hitting on them also because they were empty. So I grabbed the empties because I've got ideas for those. I'll take some other ones over and let them play with those. But I had one I took over last night. It was the big tube of taqueria habanero taco sauce or something. It's got a nice little bite to it, and the 7-year-old come over. He wanted to try it, so he tried a little bit, and then he took it over and put it on his chili. So he didn't put a lot. But he put it on his chili. Maybe this light is not going to work for what I want. I'll have to modify that clamp. Of course, it was working fine. Now it doesn't want to work. There we go. We got it back, I think. And this is about running out. So I guess I judged that pretty good how much fuel to put in it. We're right at 20 minutes. I think it's got another few minutes to burn, but burned off all the stuff that was up on the top that I couldn't peel off. I did not get rid of the price tag. And I'm guessing this came from Goodwill by the tag on it. So it was $1.99 for this. You can get them at IKEA or, see, you can't even see what I'm talking about, right? The stainless steel utensil holders. You can get them at IKEA. I'm pretty sure you get them at Walmart and any place else. So, yeah, it fires out. But that's still putting out some heat. So anyway, tomorrow's another day. We'll see what it entails. We'll go ahead and putter around in the house for a little bit more today. See if I can finish up going through that box. I did find what I was looking for. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. And then a bunch of other stuff, but see if I figure out some way to get to that back corner of that loft. Maybe a rake. Do I have a rake? I think I've got a hard rake. Maybe I can make one out of cardboard. That would probably work. Huh, yeah. A couple pieces of cardboard, tape a piece of PVC to that. We shall see. It might help. But anyway. That's almost done. I'm almost done. Let me know what you think, folks. I appreciate y'all coming around. I really do. Give me a thumbs up or something. All right, that cut off for some reason. Where was I? If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. GG, if you're watching, howdy, howdy. So I see you all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Salute, y'all. Oh, that is not as good as the raspberry chocolate. But it's not bad. Bye-bye.